Hi everyone, it's Sketchy aka OBiGem, and we are back with another episode of my Eagle Lifestyle Runaway Teen LP, The Runaways. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to be notified for all future videos. And if you like what you see, do hit that like button so I know to keep making content like this. So when we left off, it was on Ember and Winter's first date, and they finally had their first official first kiss, which was quite the event. Winter did end up staying a little bit later than Ember, and he partook in a little bit more of the bubbly hookah and got high in the intoxicated spirits, but some new developments did occur off screen after we left them, and that's that Winter actually went back to Ember's place to just make sure and check in on her and make sure she did get home safe. But while he was there, something else did happen. He actually decided to make their relationship official, so they are now officially boyfriend-girlfriend, which is so great. I know that it's kind of a bummer that did in fact happen off screen. I know you guys probably wanted to see that and to see how everything unfolded, but honestly, I think it was a pretty obvious turn of events, and the date that they had last episode had so many big moments that really showed them moving things to the next level, so I don't think it's too bad that them becoming boyfriend-girlfriend off screen happened. So just let me know how you guys feel about that. I don't think it's a big deal, but you can let me know. But as things are moving forward, Ember just wanted to chill just a little bit. Winter and her kind of got pretty hot and heavy, and she just wanted to take a step back from things and have a chill day. So for today, she kind of just wants to spend time, just her and Asher. She realizes that since they've been in Evergreen Harbor, she's kind of been very self-focused. She's been focused on making sure that they have enough money to survive in their apartment, that they have enough to get by on their own, that they were able to survive, and she's been really focused on that. And then she kind of got consumed with this whole Winter thing as well, so all of that has really taken time away from them being able to be their new family unit. She's kind of been on a fast track of focusing on surviving, that she's really never had the time to process that it's just the two of them right now, and they have to figure out what it means to be a family, just the two of them. And she's really let the family part fall to the wayside. She hasn't really spent a whole lot of time with just her and Asher. She's been working on schoolwork, making sure that's on point. She got consumed with Winter, she's been hanging out with him a lot, and Asher's kind of just been left to the wayside. As you guys remember from episodes past, Ember's not been a great parent to Asher. He's kind of been left to his own devices. There were moments where he just took all his clothes off and ran around. There were moments where he was playing with trash when she was dumpster diving. She's not a great cook. She's had to give him nasty food. So today she kind of just wants to spend time just the two of them so they can reconnect and have those family moments. So she decided to take him to this pool in Evergreen Harbor. It just opened up, the Sprucewood Square pool. If you guys have this pack, you know Sprucewood Square is actually a community lot if you just play the game and don't do anything with the lots. I wanted to kind of open up this world a little bit and give our Sims more things to do, so here in Evergreen Harbor, in my save here, Sprucewood Square has been converted to this pool lot. So she just wanted to come here, spend time with Asher, just have big sister, little brother time, and splash around in the pool and just have fun. And she's hoping this will give them time to figure out what their family unit is. So she's just splashing around in the kiddie pool with Asher, which is so cute. And I think Asher's really enjoying this all too, because honestly, a lot of this that's going on with him having run away from home, Asher hasn't really figured out what's going on. He just knows that it's been a very long time since he's seen their parents, and he isn't fully cognizant of the fact that there may never be a going back home for them. This may just be their new normal, which is kind of like a concerning thing to think that Asher doesn't realize that this is it, that he may never actually see his parents ever again, which is a little bit heartbreaking, a little bit sad. But all he knows is that his sister has been very distracted and he has been feeling neglect. He's like, Ember, I just, in his toddler ways, Ember, spend time with me. Ember, play with me. Ember, read to me. And Ember's just been brushing him off. They were at home. She could potentially have her parents kind of deal with the neediness of a toddler. And she's having to deal with it firsthand. And she's really just saying how a lot it is. Look, she's tired right now, even just thinking like, I played with you for an hour, isn't this enough? But if you ever have a toddler, they're a lot of work. I've got a toddler, he's a lot of work. But Asher's telling her some stories, catching up with her, and he's like, yeah, I had this great dream last night. It was like a big bird, and she's like, oh wow. Don't say. But in typical Ember fashion, she can't stay too focused on being big sister with Asher too long. She saw a girl on the street and she's like, she looks kind of cool, let me talk to her. So they start talking. So this is Jasmine, and she is a sim that I made off screen. I made a couple sims that were teens, along with the one that just showed up here, Dante Lopez. So I made like a group of 4 sims, and then in addition to that, 4 more sim teens for Ember and Asher to be friends with, just because there aren't any teens in Evergreen Harbor from just, the regular game, so I wanted to give them some options as far as friends, and these are the first 2 that she's actually come encountered and in contact with, which I'm excited about. She's getting to know both of them, but poor neglected Asher is very angry right now. He is playing in the toilet and just mad because he's like, Ember, why aren't you paying attention to me? But of course, Ember's got her own thing going. She's talking with Dante and Jasmine and just trying to learn some more about them. And she's like, yeah, we just moved here to Evergreen Harbor not that long ago. You guys are actually the first teenagers that I've met here, which is technically kind of a half lie because Winter is a teenager, but I don't know, she sees her relationship with Winter a little bit differently. They're dating now and she wants like regular friends. She literally only focuses on school and making sure they have enough money to survive and taking care of Asher, and she's really starting to feel like she's not a teenager anymore, and it's starting to bug her. She's like, I just want to be able to have like friends and hang out and have like a normal life. Something to consider is that before they ran away, like Ember had a very tumultuous home life. She's never really had a chance to be like a normal kid before. This is her first time that she's really considering that, hey, part of coming here and having this new life was to have something that was more positive and healthy. And part of that is that I kind of want to have a normal teenage life. I want to be able to hang out with friends and have fun and, go to the movies and just hang out with other normal kids my age. I don't want to have to worry about whether my parents are being neglectful. I don't want to have to worry about if they're going to come home drunk or have spent all the money. I don't want to be a guardian to my I don't want to be a guardian to my little brother, but honestly, like, she's just feeling conflicted about it. She's like, I like splashing around in the pool with Asher and just having moments with him like this that are like family. That feels nice, but do I want my whole life to be looking after my little brother and caring for him and being his mom? I'm not a mother. I'm a teenager. Why can't I just be a kid? And it's been tough with her reconciling the fact that you can't just be a kid when you've got so much on your plate now. You had a lot on your plate before when you were living in an abusive situation with your parents, and now you've got a different complicated plate here that's just you and your kid brother trying to survive in the world. So she's really just trying to have her cake and eat it too, and struggling. But oh, it looks like Winter's trying to see if Ember wants to come over and hang out and chill. And she did kind of want to go, but she's like, I did promise myself that I would hang out with Asher today, so I'm actually not going to go and hang out with Winter. Which is real funny because she said that, meanwhile she's like getting antsy because she's all like, but I met these two cool kids here, Dante and Jasmine, and Dante is sitting over there waiting for me to talk, and I feel like if I don't get over to him now, he's going to leave. Poor little Asher is angry again. He's tired and he's like, you know, put me down for a nap, Ember, read me a book, give me a little nighty-night snack, but he's gonna take a nap in the little kitty tent there while Ember's gonna try and get to know Dante a little bit more. And so Dante is from a Hispanic family, and another thing is he's also gay. So I do want to delve in a little bit more into both Dante and Jasmine's lives a little bit, but since this is just the first introduction of them, I don't want to get too deep into like who they are. I think I had footage for their criticism, but I ended up trashing, so I can't really do any of that on screen in this talk about them, but I'm thinking maybe in a future episode we'll delve in a little bit more to learn more about Jasmine and Dante, and then the two other teens that I created to be friends with, Ember and Winter, in another video. For now, Winter wants to just really, you know, talk to them and make sure they understand who she is. She's showing them or talking to them about how she wants to get into photography, and they're all like sharing photos with each other on the phone and showing each other the photos. But one thing that Ember wants to make sure she definitely does with both of them is get a photo with each of them so she can add it to her wall, because she's like, you guys are like the first teens I've met since I've been here. I really like it if we become friends. Would you mind taking a photo with me? And they both were like, oh sure, for sure. So Dante's the first one she's taking a photo with, so she's getting the position, and because she's really serious about the photography thing, she wants to make sure she gets the shot just right, because she's thinking, hey, I don't know what having my own photography business is going to entail in the future, but it's possible I might be able to use some of the shots they take now for my portfolio, so I want to make sure it's just right for when I take photos with both of them. So she's over here with Jasmine now, and they're chatting away and just talking about school and life, and she's just asking her about any of her other friends. Jasmine's telling her about the other friends that she has, and she's like, yeah, they're really cool. You guys should, you should come out and hang with us sometime, and we can all get to know each other and become friends. And Amber's like, oh, that sounds amazing. I have such a stressful life at home. It'd just be nice to get to know more kids my age and become friends. But they are taking a photo together now, and again, like I said, Ember wants to make sure the photo looks just right, just in case she ends up getting to use these photos for a future portfolio for her photo business in the future. But this will be a cute shot for her wall that I'm sure will brighten the place up. But things are getting a little bit late here. And as you can see, Ember's looking a little bit tired. She's gonna order some food for herself and Asher, since they've been here all day and they're both kind of getting hungry. And Asher's been being a little bit temperamental. He's pretty much in the know right now that Ember is not really paying attention to him, and that's making him feel a little bit sad. Like, every kid needs all the attention they can get, especially young kids and toddlers, and so it's just tough for him because he's really feeling it, that he's not getting the attention he feels like he deserves. He misses his mom, he misses his dad, he misses spending time with Ember. She just always seems to be out and about doing other things, and even though they got to play a little bit today, it just wasn't enough for him. Oh, he's over there eating his meal. He's so cute. Poor little Asher. But yeah. And where's Ember at? It looks like she's in the bathroom area. Is she with Jasmine? We're gonna have to peek in on her and make sure that she is... And just make sure that she is situated. Little Asher is eating here on the bench outside. But yeah, she's in the bathroom talking with Jasmine. And Jasmine's like, yeah, you know, life is rough. Homework and parents is all just like a racket. And Ember's like, who are you telling? But Jasmine has to go home, and it looks like Asher took a nap while she was chatting, and he is up now and ready to go. So Ember's probably gonna call the night now and take them both to bed. She's all like, oh geez, I didn't even realize we spent the whole day here and it's already dark out. I should really get home. But today really put a lot of things in perspective for Ember. She's like, you know, doing all these things on your own with no parents, it really is rough. And even though when we initially ran away, I thought that things would be miraculously just instantaneously better, things have been a little bit rough. It's been a little bit of a challenge, and I don't know if things are going to get easier or harder, but all I know is that I don't know if I'm doing everything I need to do for Asher. So right now she's gonna read Asher to sleep because she's like, look, maybe I didn't spend as much time as I wanted to today with Asher, but I at least want to end the night with one good favor to him, which is reading him to sleep, even though she's tired. And it's real funny that we're ending this way because this seems to mirror the first episode with her dumpster diving and then trying to read Asher to sleep. She was so tired she fell asleep on the floor. She actually is making good on reading to him tonight, but I really am hopeful for them that they're going to figure things out. Asher's actually going to age up pretty soon, so she's thinking about like a birthday party and what that's going to look like, and she really wants to be 100% present for that when that happens. But for now, we're going to let them sleep for the night. I'm going to leave things off here. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, stay safe, stay healthy, and of course, as always, stay dazzled. I will see you guys in the next one.
Girl, you told me that's what you needed. That's in my face. Yeah, 'cause you were coward and that was easy.